We're going to start doing more of these videos, so if you like it, hit the like button and subscribe, turn the bell on so you don't miss the next one. This is this 1GD, first time it's been in here. I think his mate told him how good I am or something like that was the story. Anyway, it's all good. He's here. It's a bit dirty. Not everybody watches all the videos and knows everything, you know, he's just probably new to the videos. But what this one's going to be, when I say more of these videos, more on 1GDs, and it's going to get boring pretty quick, and also these air boxes and how bad air filters can be. And people think the 1GD's got a bit of a problem with airbox leaking. I wouldn't say it's anything specific. I've described it. There's a playlist there, air filters and cleaning them. Check out all those videos to understand your air filter better. But regularly on both 1kds and 1GDs, we see dust on the clean side. So I'm just going to demonstrate this one. It doesn't get a lot of off-road. This is not a dusty, dirty four-wheel drive, okay? It doesn't get used off-road, I can tell you. I'll be able to show you more once we get up in the air underneath bash plates and that. I can pick a vehicle that gets used off the road a lot. This has maybe been on some dirt roads. It might have done some tracks. It might have it's got a fairly new bull bar, right? What is it? Is that an Ironman or something? I think Ironman or something like that did it. I don't know. What's that, people? What is that? Anyway, it's a bit like that. What brand is this? Can you see anything on it? So he's got an issue with the Ironman. That's what I thought. There, it's an Ironman. He's got an issue with the front sensors when they get wet going off and all that. But you see what I mean? This is just old dirt. We're going to give it a good clean up when we're done. It's not a full drive, right? So from normal off-road use, normal on-road use, normal Prado use, whatever you want to call it, this is what it looks like, right? Now, let me get the light on. That's better with the light. Now you can see my fingerprints already, right? This is what I'm trying to show you. All air filters leak, right? Right, see that mark that I just put there from just wiping my fingers across it? So there's lots of fine dust, and see particularly up the end there, even more, right? And that's not it's not a caked dirty. It just hasn't been changed for a long time. And it doesn't matter, even if the cleaner it is, the more flow you get, the more dust goes through when you're using it in dusty conditions, right? This has got a snorkel. It's got a Toyota genuine snorkel on it. Down in the bottom there, not looking too bad. It's not particularly full of dust or bugs or anything like that. So I reckon they might not have glued up this pre-spinner down here. Hard to tell, the battery's in the way, because sometimes they do that, you know. But we'll give that a wipe, and we do this on all the vehicles. We'll give that a wipe, and then you can have a look next time we service this car. You need to monitor the situation. Subscribe, turn the bell on so you don't miss it. Next time we go, yeah, this is that 2017 with a Ironman bull bar. You saw it at 105k, or you'll remember, you know, you got a good memory, better than me. And we'll have a look at this again. It might have only done 10,000 k's from now, or 7, because what do we say? We put 112 on the next service. So it might come back in 7,000 k's, and it might have not been off-road. We can ask the question, and it might have some dust there, or it might go on a little bit of dirt road and have some dust there. So what I'm saying is, the K&N doesn't get restricted like these ones. All right, so we use genuine Toyota air filters. Sometimes we use aftermarket cabin filters because they are cheaper, and it's just a cabin filter. It's not like super imperative, but how much better does that nice new one look compared to that old one, right? So this is, all the fine dust is restricted. It's a bit blocked up. And what happens with these filters, I've noticed, the biggest leak is at the end. See how there's a clean patch across there? See that top right corner? It's a bit whiter than the rest. I've noticed on my 1GDs that it's the ends of the filter. It's like this single layer across there at each end of the filter, you know, that one up there as well. The dust seems to push through it where it doesn't push through in between where these folded sections are, on these flat sections where it comes through. So anyway, whatever it is. So there you are, it's wiped clean, good enough. That's what it's gonna look like for the win. And we'll put the filter in, and I reckon this one, when we're finished, we'll give it a quick wash down with the cover off so we can give all this a clean up, yeah? And a really good blow to get that water out. Because you can see all the muddy, sandy stuff on the cover. That's what goes down around. You know how I've been talking about, you know, this is a bit about the air filters, but we're just gonna go on all sorts of topics in the video. So I highly recommend you just watch and listen and learn, and you can see the experiences yourself. So I'm not just telling you what it is, you can see it for yourself, right? This one, it's not gonna get injectors for ages. So, oh yeah, this was really low on coolant too, wasn't it? Yeah. It's come up a little bit since letting the pressure out, but the coolant's down, you know?
It's all the way down here.
Why would that be? So we don't know. We're not going to spend a lot of time on it. It could have had the DPF worked on by the previous owner. And I'd say it has. Look at that clamp there's loose. I already just spotted that. See that? See that clamp there? Is that loose or it's not clamped in properly? Grab that bolt. Yeah, see if you can... Is that finger? Yeah, look at it, see? That's why you come to the Prada Hospital, people, because I've got an eye for the magic. So we'll tighten that up. I would say that it's had the DPF worked on. I would say that's why it's low on coolant, because they can't do that right either. That's why there's loose bolts. That's what we can see up here. Imagine what else they've done down there. And that's why, if you're watching these videos, you've heard me say, once they work on it, you just can't trust them. I'd be selling it, blah, blah, blah. This is what I'm talking about, right? Anyway, what I was trying to tell you is the problem with the injectors that I've talked about recently. See how if the dust and dirt can get there, the water and moisture can get there. So you can see the moisture on top of the injector there. And like I said, this is an extensive off-road vehicle. This is 2017, it's 7 years old or something. Right, mate. Let's see how loose that is. You better sort of check all around the DPF, anything they might have worked on. Make sure when you do these, people, if you put that back together or something, that those hoses there aren't kinked. Oh, they go to sensors, but not that it matters, because it's, you know, it's active regeneration, not passive, so the sensors probably aren't going to matter too much, but a little bit out of alignment. But you know what? That's a lot better than it was before, right? Looking pretty good. So have a good look around everything else there. But these injectors, right? So once the moisture gets down there, they're not in oil. So these are just like, this is just like changing spark plugs. So that's what makes it really good. It's still a bit of a big job. There's things in the way you got to remove. There's still pipes. I've got the pipes in stock. I can get the injectors. But, right, what I'm trying to say is it's just like taking spark plug coils out. That's what I said on top of that one there. Already. Take your light off because we can't, that's it, beautiful. Your light makes everything white, man. It's just crazy. That's the crazy light, right? So there's rust on them. You remember when we did the 1GD and they were a bit stuck, and that was only 200,000 Ks, high K use. On road mainly, I don't remember seeing any dust or dirt like this one. This is like, you know, like I said, this has probably been down some dirt roads, something like that. This doesn't look extensively off-road. We'll get underneath it either in this video or the next one, and we'll have a look. But what happens is, on a lot of diesels, so I'm not picking on just the 1GD, it's kind of like, this is why I like the 1KD. This doesn't happen. And you say, oh, but this happens. But it's all avoidable if you follow my program, generally. And we've got, you know, we've got worst case scenario program in place, the crack piston fund, right? So worst case scenario on that, less than 1 in 1,000, because you got the vehicle with 200,000 Ks or 300 and you didn't know the history and whatever had happened to it, and you get unlucky or you got bad fuel. There's so many things you can do. Insurance for contamination, that's accidental damage. Low kilometers, you've got the Toyota dealer, they might be able to help you out. Not the best, because you don't know who's doing the job, bit like that clamp there, you know what I mean? So it's a real thing, people. Watch the videos, get educated. You don't want to miss this stuff. If injectors get stuck, I don't know how bad it's going to be. We haven't worked on many of these. Once we've done hundreds of them, and I'll just add as well, for many years, the suppliers tell me they sell a lot of injectors for these. So a little bit more further on one of the other videos where somebody said, oh, why don't these have as many injector problems? Well, I answered the question, I gave the reasons why, but I forgot to say I don't necessarily agree. I mean, I don't know because I don't do them, but the suppliers are the ones telling me they sell. At times I've had suppliers tell me they sell more of these. These are, you know, like the V8 injectors. We sell more of these, the 1GD and the V8, the 1VD injectors than 1KD injectors, right? So they don't have more problems than the, you know, more or less whatever, you know. So anyway, it's all a matter of perspective.
What's this? Is it missing something?
Yeah, I think someone's left a couple of bolts out. They were probably too hard to get in. I'll tell you what's happened. Yeah, this car's seen some bog holes. That's why there's all that sandy stuff up there, I reckon. The light on helps. Look at that. So it's like that sandy, gritty bog hole type stuff, you know. Is that I got a bull bar now and I'm going off-road? A lot of it's what, because you can see this is like sanded off.
They're missing the two.
Yeah, those two you can see clearly by how it's moving. But
two bolts here.
yeah, that's it. So maybe we'll find some. I might just recommend him. He needs to get some K on, mate. Because look, he's got the recovery. He's got the Iron Man tough bull bar. He's got the Donaldson suspension. Not from me. Everyone's got it, but not from me necessarily. It doesn't bother me. All good. Whatever you want to do, right? Tuesday mornings 8 AM if you want it, text me. If not, well, whatever, it's all good. Everyone's got it, it's the good stuff. So he's got the lift, he's got the bull, he just needs the K-On Strenex underbody protection, mate. Happy days. Yeah, it's full, yeah. It's full.
Mad,
It's packed in there, yeah, because it was hanging down. He's reversed, he's in a bog hole. Yeah, when you get your new bull bar, you got to go in place, see? That's okay, that's standard, no problem. A little bit more water for washing though, eh? Okay, so to change the oil on these 150s, as you know already, 1GD, similar or same as the 1KD, remove the 2 bolts and take the cover off. Like I said, there's a bit of bog hole sand action going on there. Let's have a look around this side. Look at it, mate, what a mess. Yep, you know, that's not normal, so it takes time because we've got to clean it up and sweep the floor and all that. So there is extra charges when this happens. It's not a big deal, but it's just extra work equals extra charges. That's why you'll notice I'll say, when you ask how much things are, if you ask, I'll go about this, I'm very vague because there's lots of variables and time is the variable and time is money. Bring it in clean, makes it easier to work on, saves you money, and it's better for the vehicle. We can see more of what's going on. Like, just imagine you had truck wash degreaser all over that gear weeks ago. We can really see what's going on. Where now I'm just going, it's a bit hazy. I feel a bit blurry in the eyes. Get some... Come out in a chunk, did it, or what?
Yeah, a big chunk.
Nice. All right, you have fun with that. Yeah, no, it's definitely shiny. So it's got a coating of dirt. It's like it got serviced. It got the bull bar. Because he's new to this, right? Mrs. drives it every day, and he takes it out to play. I'm a poet, and look, there's even mud here on the diff to prove the evidence. More mud here, right? You know, he's out in the bog holes in the mud. So, honey... Okay, everybody, it's time to get away from the missus now, because if they hear this, you're going to be in a bit of trouble, right? Honey, I'd really like to buy you a new car. You know, you're so sweet. I love you. I think you need a Prado, you know? Gives you a bit of clearance in case there's a bit of water on the road. Big car, keep you safe from all those crazy drivers, you know, a bit of material around you. Well, that's all true, but, you know, and guess what? On the weekend, you know, let me take your car out. I'll fill it up for you, you know? And take it and give it a run and make sure everything's going okay. Give low range. You should engage low range at least once a month, right? Anyway, so yeah, get it serviced, 95K. Nice clean air filter. It's gone off-road. He's given it a wash. There's a bit of some dirt splashed under there. He's washed under it. He thinks he's done a pretty good job, and he has, but... he's got to watch the videos and see all the bits that he missed, because there's quite a few bits missed. But yeah, fuel filter's been done, so we'll leave that. It's only done 10,000 Ks. We're not going to waste his money. We're going to stretch it out a little bit. Just having a quick look around. General, you know, it's a Prado. It's got the good suspension. Okay, dust boot needs a little bit of take the crinkles out like this, right? And we need to re-zip tie. Remember I said in other videos, suspension playlist, the zip ties at the top often break. Both sides. There you go, no surprise there. And we definitely want to get those boots up because they do help protect those shafts. Rear brakes, I can't see my eyes. I need to go get some glasses or something. I've got glasses there actually now. The eyes are pretty good, but we did decide there was an improvement.
Yeah, they're still fine.
They're good, about half worn I think, from memory, from my eyes set. All right, let's wrap this video up. I don't know what else there is. We're just going to have a look. So it doesn't get off-road much, but it looks like it's been out once is what I would say. Would you agree? This doesn't really go off-road. It's like he's got the car, he's got a service done, he's got a bull bar, and he's taken out to give it a test, yeah? I'll ask him when he comes in. I bet you I'm bang on the money, right?
Yeah, plenty of mud.
And he hasn't got good at cleaning it yet, that's all. So, and we can look at the lower arms and all that. This is what the exhaust is meant to look like. We recently saw one on another car. This one's a bit different, right? You haven't got the cat there because you've got the DPF up there. Whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's gone off-road once because it's scraped its guts out. That's how all this mud obviously happened. It filled up everything here. There's that oil draining away. Beautiful. Right, let's wrap this one up. Catch you in the next video. See ya.